We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena.
Nice clean game, huh?
It's Phoenix facing the Golden State Warriors. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Bledsoe and out of the backcourt. Booker out there with Warren. And it's Len in at the 5 spot. Iguodala no good. Bledsoe right side. Launches it. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. 6 on the shot clock. Green kicks to Iguodala. And Green slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Bledsoe. Booker in the corner. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Curry attacking. 20 feet out. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Bledsoe with it. Len with a screen on Green. Bledsoe against Green. Bledsoe dishes to Len. That's good. Len's got his first points in this one.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Curry passes to Iguodala. Back to Curry. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Knight on the wing. And here's Bledsoe. Len with a screen on Thompson. Kept alive. Len kicks to Booker. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. Stolen by Bledsoe. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. And the shot is good.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Festus Ezeli comes in for Harrison Barnes. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now here's Bogut, following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. And stolen by Knight. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Started the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both, Clark, at the deadline.
And, you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade coming after his disagreements with the team. The Thomas trade was a bit of a surprise, though.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Alex Len. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Warren. And it's Price in for Eric Bledsoe.
And as you said, the Suns made a flurry of deals at the deadline. You knew they would move one guard, but ended up moving two. Brought back one as well.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
When the Suns made all those trades, you kind of figured there would be some adjustment, and they did fall off a bit. Still, they felt what they had wasn't quite good enough going forward, so they got a jump on rebuilding last year.
And the Suns making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Thompson dishes to Bogut. Back to Thompson. To halt the run. No good. Some solid defense from Knight. Suns leading by 7. Bledsoe outside. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Out to the wing. It's Rush outside. And he gets the bucket. Rush has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Stolen by Thompson.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Chandler kicks to Teletovic. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top. They lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
In a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Chandler, Mirza Teletovic out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Ronnie Price, and it's Goodwin in it, the shooting guard. The Warriors trailing. The Roracle or Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Price, the pass to Chandler. Tucker dishes to Chandler. Here's Goodwin. And too long on the shot.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13+ points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
It's stolen by Green. Here's...
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. 8 points for Steph Curry. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
There's the dish to Bogut. They kick it out to Green. From deep three-point range, Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Suns trail by 6. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Tucker buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Lance Thompson in for Ian Clark.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Stolen by Varejão. Goes up, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
And our old partner, Steve Kerr, also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Suns moving the ball around. Clock at 6. And the pass to Bledsoe. Green with the block. And they'll keep possession. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. For Phoenix, they have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier. Some changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Anderson Varejão. And it's Rush in for Green. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. Livingston kicks to Barnes. Stolen by Len. Phoenix calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated.
That'll do it.